Welcome back, humans! You know what day it is, and I'm back with an end of the week vent session. And before I get started, I would appreciate it if you would smash that like button, hit me with a subscription, and turn on those notifications, because I'm here twice a week. And with that said, my name is Jaime, and let's get on with some vents. There's been some crazy stuff going on. But before I get started, today's a special day. Everybody's doing a memorial, for things like today, for 9/11, and doing a little like a remembering, for those and condolences and everything for people who've lost loved ones and first responders and everybody out there, and people that did just tremendous jobs helping people get safe, and things like that. And I was wondering where where were you at that time? What were you doing at that time? If you want to share with the comments or share with my social medias, Mint Events on Facebook. So is I'm Jaime Madrigal, also on Facebook. No, I'm just kidding. But you can also hit me at The Real Jaime1 on Instagram. And like I said, man, I'm here to vent. So if you want to send me some vents, some things you want me to vent on for you, or anything like that, feel free. Feel free to hit me at the Mint Event on Facebook and at The Real Jaime1 on Instagram. But anyways, like I said, when this thing was happening, I remember I was at work. I was working with a construction crew. And we were tearing off a roof. We were doing like some roofing repairs. So we were tearing off a roof. And I remember we had the radio on, and all this crazy stuff was going on. We were just listening to music, and there was a lot going on with this, all of us working. There was a bunch of guys out there working, and we're close to a hospital. And they said something on the radio, but I kind of didn't catch it, like I said, because there was a lot going on. Like I said, we were working, hustling, bustling, trying to get the job done. And so it wasn't until the homeowner, we were working on the house, she comes running out in the front yard, and she's like, we're going to war, we're going to war. And we all stop what we're doing. And it was crazy because at the hospital had this big flag, and you look at the sun, at the same time, dude. It was just like a weird, perfect timed moment, when I looked into the sky, like, whoa, because like things were different, things changed. And like I said, man, we just got to push forward. Like, we'll get past this thing too. And we did it together, and we're going to do it together. Some way or another, we're all going to come together somehow. And we're just going to do it. And I think we all humans feel it in our bones. It's deep inside. We're all getting sick and tired of all this separation and division. Just leave that for school mathematics instead of out here and, with the people. Leave this division and separate and subtraction and all that shit. Leave that for just school mathematics, Because like I said, I feel like they're just trying way too hard. There's just too many things out there just, promoting diversity or promoting just, all the differences. And they say they want to, bring people back together. Cheers, humans. We should do more toasts and things like that on our own. Just ignore the negative news. But like I said, shout out to all the first responders and, my respect and condolences to all the family and people that had lost their loved ones and things like that during that thing. And like I said, let's get on with some vents, shall we? Man, I've been going through, like I said, I go through the articles sometimes and I get locked on some of these stories. And it's kind of crazy, you know what I mean? I don't know if this happened to you, but I would always go get I love getting some fast food once in a while. Sometimes I get it too much, more than I should. And but I do like to get some fast food, and so go to McDonald's, and you and the wife are craving a McFlurry, or we want a milkshake, and you go to McDonald's, and the damn machine's always broken. And I don't know about you, but it's like been going around. It happened to me. It happens all the time. We go in line, you're craving a McFlurry, and they're like, oh, we don't got none right now. There's no ice cream, or the machine's not working, or something like that. There's like always something wrong with the machine when you go in there and get your milkshakes or your ice cream stuff. And I don't know if this happens to you, but it's been going viral. It's been getting some steam, so much steam that it's getting like a real investigation, like on McDonald's milkshakes. Like, what's going on? You know what I mean? Like, is there somebody like embezzling all the ice cream, or somebody taking all the milkshake mix, and they're doing like a black market milkshake scheme going down? and all the dark alleys and things like that of Michigan and everywhere there are McDonald's and all the messed up milkshake machines. I don't know what's going on, but it's going so crazy and got so much attention that it's getting a real investigation. And I think it's like they brought in like the FBI or something, like for real, like the federales. Like they're bringing them in to investigate these damn milkshakes. What's going on? And you see some people in like some of the articles have replied and have worked there, and they say there's like some long cleaning process that nobody wants to do. And it takes like 4 hours or something, so they don't even want to do it, so they just leave the machine down. And someone else has said something like the thing that you refill it with, like the mix, I guess the mix is like a super heavy bag or something like that. There's like these excuses why they don't want to, get the machine running. And I guess this cleaning process, nobody really wants to do it because it's that thorough. So I guess I'd rather have a super clean, tasty milkshake than a half-ass cleaned milkshake. Some give you the runs or something worse. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. You know what I mean? It's something interesting. Like I said, I've experienced it all the time. I don't know about you humans, but it always happens to me. It kind of gets on my nerves, and I'm glad somebody's going to do something about it with this investigation. Maybe there's going to be some kind of there's going to be another like a Netflix series about the milkshake schemes. Like I said, somebody could be embezzling the milkshake mix. Something, man. It's like, hustling, side hustling. You're doing a big side hustle on McFlurries. It's getting crazy out there. Something else that like blew my mind, speaking about McDonald's, I did not know this. I just thought maybe they just made some weird creature up, and they interviewed like somebody that worked for like, corporate McDonald's. So this person worked, for the corporate department of somewhere in the corporate department of McDonald's. And they asked him about grimace. And they were like, what is grimace? And this blew my mind. I had no idea, and I had to look it up. And I guess this is possibly true, that grimace is a fucking taste bud, a giant taste bud, a big ass fucking taste bud. All this time, I thought it was like some just, like weird drawing of a dinosaur or like a weird monster. But no, I guess he's a fucking big giant taste bud. The villain. The villain taste bud. I don't know, man. That's kind of wild now that you think about it. And then when I look at it, you look at the picture they show, it's this weird, zoomed in close up of a taste bud. Like, who just thought of that? And then just drew it. Like, that's grimace. So I don't know, man. I thought that was weird, and it blew my mind. I had no idea that grimace was a damn taste bud. Jeez. That's just so bananas. I never knew that. And that's pretty funny. That's pretty wild. The hell is he? So I was reading this article, and I saw a lot of people were getting injured in this roller coaster I think it was in Japan or China. I forget which one it is. But they were getting like their necks broke, backs broken, like severe neck and back injuries. Like severe injuries, man. And they had to shut this roller coaster down. And so it was just wild. This thing was going, I guess because of the speed. And this thing goes like faster than like the Tesla. Like the Tesla, like 0 to 60. This thing goes, I guess, 112 miles per hour in under 2 seconds. 112 miles per hour, humans, in under 12 seconds. You don't even, and if you're in a regular roller coaster chair, I could see all kinds of people getting their necks whipped back. You know what I mean? Because holy cow, what is in the back there launching them, man? It's just like, psh. And I guess that's what's happening. People's backs are breaking and your necks are breaking from going over 100 miles per hour in 1.56 seconds. According to, that article, 1.56 seconds, you're reaching 112 miles per hour. Goodness gracious. In a regular roller coaster seat. Yeah, I think you are going to get hurt. Imagine like the dislocated shoulders from people that are doing this, before it even starts. Your arms just like snap. Oh my goodness. So they had to shut it down, and they probably got to take it back to the drawing board. So now if you're going to start a roller coaster that fast, maybe you can only go in a straight line for a minute and let it like do something. Throw a turn in there. You don't just like be snapping necks. Trying to compete with like Cedar Point. You're gonna have a hard time because they're like the innovators. They always come out with the dopest roller coasters, and then y'all got to copy or try to just go super extreme. But for real, I think you just need a different chair, like something with like severe like support, and don't let nobody put no arms nowhere, because that'll be next. They'll be losing arms and shit, because then now their necks will be supported and their arms are just gonna be snapping off. Man, that's not, we don't want that. Like that woman that got hit with that piece of something that fell off a damn roller coaster. But yeah, this thing, that's too fast. I mean, I love a roller coaster, you don't get me wrong. And I do like this speed, and I'm interested. But I'm not interested if this like thing is going to cause me an injury at the same time. I'd want to get some kind of like racing seat, have my neck just like all supported, and it's like, strap me down like a space shuttle seat. I would try it if I was like fully supported. That's all I'm saying. I would do this, humans, but I would just need the proper safety precautions. The proper safety precautions would have to be made, but I would try this roller coaster. But they had to shut it down. Maybe, like I said, they're going to have to do something, tweak it a little bit. I think it's got to be the chairs, because the roller coaster is probably a cool roller coaster, but I just think you need to hold, humans' heads in there. It's probably like an infant baby in that kind of speed. Your necks are just like, you can't hold the baby's head up, and that's what happens to us at that speed in 2 seconds. We can handle 112 miles per hour, but just not like in 2 seconds. You can get 112 in like 8 or 9 seconds, and no injuries would happen. You're trying to do it in 2 seconds. That's crazy. And awesome, but crazy. Speaking of amusement parks, getting to like a scariness, man. This kind of creeped me out, and I'm not the only one. It creeped a bunch of other, citizens and other humans like myself, parents and things like that, and just regular people in general. Disney's going to unveil like real free roaming robots like into the park soon. Like just, a robot Goofy or a robot, Cinderella, who knows? But these things are going to be like robots just wandering around the park. Like free roaming robots, and they're supposedly going to be interacting with people. And that's the AI shit, yo. And then Elon Musk is about to roll out some robots. I could be sounding like what is that paranoid news. This could be some paranoid news right now. I mean, this could be, but this is not like, fake or anything. I mean, this is really happening. But the reason it's paranoid news is because it got me kind of like, all these people are starting to throw out all these robots all of a sudden. All these robots coming out of everywhere. And I don't know, man. I think that would freak some kids out, a little robots running around the amusement park. Like I said, you get one stressed out with all these kids, running around, kicking it in the shins and throwing stuff at it. That robot's going to get pissed. They're going to have a whole different outlook at like the whole Mickey Club. When Pluto trips out, and just starts, grabbing the kid up, or just like his robot arm, does like a dog lockjaw, just like locks on the kid's arm, and, the kid can't go nowhere because they got a robot on his arm. The robot starts remembering shit. Like, oh, here comes these dudes. And they start like developing weapons during like slow times of the park when the park shuts down. These like robots are getting smarter, so now he's going to make like some spike weapons on his shins. The kid's going to come kick a shin and kick a spiked up Pluto leg. And these things are going to get smarter, and they're going to attack the humans. No, I'm kidding. But that's kind of it's creepy. And it's creepy. And the only reason I'm going there is because they're just pushing these robots way too fast to me. I don't know, I'm just saying. I think they're going a little too fast, right? They're rushing these robots. I've made, weird jokes in our old, like, funny conspiracy episodes back in the day where I said that, it's because the humans, we got emotions. We ain't going to go down the street and maybe, just go after innocent people for no reason, but the robots would. And all of a sudden, all these people just throwing robots everywhere. It's just like it's like a robot, like, they're just having this, like, the robot baby boom. The robots are having this like baby boom era. They're just like, and they're about to just unleash them like just real quick. They were talking about 5 and 7 years, and now they're talking about like just next year. Like next year, robots, pow. It's just kind of scary. Only because, like when you talk about Elon Musk robots, for instance, he says if anything did happen, you were possibly could outrun it and overpower it. If anything did happen. So there's a possibility some shit could happen with these fucking robots. It's just something to think about. And I know a lot of people out there that make a lot of money are going to want to get one to flash and, show off the status symbol and whatnot. But just have a little precaution. Maybe not charge it all the way. Keep your robot at like 15% at all times, just in case anything did go down. You had like this 15-minute window that you could always check on your robot. I mean, that'd be the way I would be able to control the damn thing. And then if it starts like, oh, I got to charge myself. No, you ain't. I'm going to go shut that breaker off. I'm going to go shut that breaker off on that ass when you think you're charging. And I'm going to only give you that 15 minutes, yo. I'm going to be like having timers. Okay, oh, he's plugged in. And then zip, your shit's be cutting off. So if I got like, you got crazy, dude, I would be like, oh my God, he's got me by the neck. And like fucking 10 seconds left of the battery. I'm like hoping he don't fucking kill me. And then the robot shuts off like, I'm like, whoo. And then you plug him back in and he acts like nothing happened. Oh, should I make some breakfast? That's crazy. It's bananas if you think about it. Because there's another robot company. There's all kinds of robotic companies. I know that Elon Musk is making robots. There's that one company I can't even think of the damn name. But there's a bunch of robotic companies out there making scary robots. Boston Dynamics. That's that one you always see those videos of them. That other robot, they'll be doing backflips and shit. And then, like I said, Elon's going to be doing some crazy stuff too. But this other company is making these robots, which I'm sure other people are going to follow suit, which is even creepier. This one's even creepier to me. This is where, now I want to talk like conspiracy sounding because this could be some paranoid news. But this is craziness. This robot company is designing this multitasking, real life AI robot, to have in your home for every day. And I know that sounds cool. You can have your house cleaning and all these things like that. And you're like, what else can this, what else can it do besides, clean my house, help me around the house? Maybe help me at the grocery store, put some stuff away, help me cleaning, help me doing these other things, help me fixing repairs, other things like that. Well, not only this robot can do those kind of things, this robot will also be able to be a security system. So your robot will clean your house, somebody breaks in, your robot could kill it, beat its ass, whatever it's got to do, apprehend it. The robot just be like turned into like security robot. I don't know if it's got armed weapons. Or it's just like, this thing's going to be like a robot ninja, and go kick some ass. But it can be a security guard. And get this, humans. You'll be able to have sex with it. Yes, humans. This robot will clean your house and do your laundry and help you with everyday tasks. It'll keep you safe with security. And you can fuck it. Think about that. That's like... That's creepy, man. That is creepy as heck. And I know there's probably somebody watching like, oh, you don't say. I'm going to look this up. We'll do it. But do it with precaution. You sickos. No, I'm just kidding. But for real, man, it'll keep you safe. It'll do everyday tasks around your house. And you can bang it. Whether you was a man or a woman, you could probably get the right necessities for whatever your whatever your preference was. That is bananas, and I have every right to be paranoid because what if you get into, like I said, what if your robot gets pissed off because you was like having sex with your robot when you were single, and then you end up getting a girlfriend, and then your robot gets all jealous. Or what if your robot is just used to this pattern You know, like how your cell phones get used to like some of the shit you do, and the robot gets used to your patterns of you coming home and wanting to certain things done, a certain release of some sort. And you just come home and now you're starting to date somebody, and this robot shows up trying to do the thing, and you got a real girlfriend there, and then the robot starts getting jealous because you're like, oh, no, 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 get away. And then the robot's like, I don't understand. This is my shit. I'm supposed to do. I don't know how hot that robot voice would be. Like if sounds like Siri or Alexa or some shit. But the robot could get jealous, and you could have some serious problems. Then I don't know how fast you can outrun. This is where you get that sex machina shit. You can have some serious problems. I suggest you got to stay by that plug. You better stay by that plug because, man, it's crazy. Because it has capabilities if it sees you as a threat. That's the thing. It has security capabilities, whatever they are. That wasn't specific about it. But it has security capabilities. That's just crazy. So if it gets jealous, it could just see that person as a threat and use its security capabilities to beat that ass or eliminate the process, eliminate the problem. And then stuff gets scary. And that's what you got to do, why you got to have your robots. If you do get robots out there, humans, remember this. Remember you heard it here first, only that it have 15 minutes of battery life. Or if you need it to cook the dinner, it's going to take a 30-minute prep time. That's only juice you give it. You only give it that juice. You'll never know. As long as it ain't got no fucking solar panels, you'll be all right. That'll be the only security device you got. You're getting 15 minutes. That's enough time to change some laundry loads and fold some shit. And then go plug the motherfucker back in. Be safe, humans. Don't be letting it up. Don't let it have more juice while you're asleep than you. When you're tired and out of juice, you need to recharge. That thing shouldn't have battery life while you're sleeping. Think about that. You should have like just 15 minutes of juice, tuck me in, good night. Now go to sleep. Because I'm just saying, man. And then I would have I would make sure when it sits down, I would lock a room up. Like, I don't need that security fucking robot. I just want to I was like, I don't even know why I got this robot. I would be locking that shit up at night. So just in case it got some weird solar panel when I didn't know. Like Amazon delivered it when I was at work. And then the robot got upgraded because they found out, the log time when they were tracking the robot. Like, how's this robot off all the time? It seems like it's just off all the time. Let's give it this solar panel. It seems like the battery ain't right. So they gave it this solar panel. I didn't even know. So I got to watch out for that. You got to watch out for that too if you get your robots. It could get jealous. It could kill you. And that's crazy. Some people are fearing like we could be getting another lockdown and things like that because times are getting crazy. Like I said, there's robots coming out here that you can bang and keep your house safe. Times are getting wild. And nowadays, things that you hear don't always surprise you. You hear a lot of things. But during that lockdown and things like that, like ever since then, UFOs and alien, abductions and sightings and encounters and alien, UFO videos and all these kind of encounters have been like really on the rise. They like super increasing. Like you used to pull up a video and everything was like some years old, and now it's like just yesterday or this was 2 hours ago. They're just happening all the time. And so people are claiming like all these crazy things. There's like all these shows based on it now too, which makes you think they're trying to, warm us up and butter us up for the real deal or not. But anyways, so these things are happening. They're increasing. It's getting out of hand. Every day it's just popping up something new. And this one person that kind of went viral, caught my attention, claims to have been abducted by an alien, brought up to the ship, and they fell in love with the alien. And this woman says she was always talking about she always wanted to be abducted and have a real alien encounter, and that she got some message in her head, and it told her to go someplace in her house or whatever, and she got abducted by this beam up in the ship, and they were like 5 aliens. And I'm like, oh my gosh, what kind of encounter was you looking for? Should you record this? So she gets up there, and she said there was like 5 aliens all looking at her, but they had this light, and they said that they didn't want to show her their real form because they said we couldn't handle it, or she couldn't handle it. So they had this kind of like interrogation light on them. And then she said one of them, and they had like black eyes. She said you could see like their eyes were black and kind of like snake-like. But they kind of had human features. She said they even had eyebrows. So that was kind of interesting. And then she says like she fell in love with the thing. She had a weird like instant connection with one of them, and the one was telling her that it's like taboo. Like, oh no, they look down on that. We can't be dating other people like humans. We can't be dating humans. And so he was trying to hook up with her and just get a quick booty call. And he was just let her know we can't do this. We could do this, but we can't hook up. We can't stay permanent, but we could hook up. And then you got to go. We can't hook up with humans, or we can't like have a relationship. So they drop her off, and she said that they were in love. And she said she was up there for 20 minutes. So she fell in love with an alien in 20 minutes of him telling, just a 20-minute conversation. She fell in love with an alien. And she said they were that much better than regular human men because he probably just was a smoother talker because he was from another world. I'm just saying, it was like he could have been an alien player. You don't know. You just got your first alien. And it sounded like they all was there to have some fun, not just him. Sound like it was warming you up. Just kidding. You never know because you just never know. But yeah, so she fell in love with this dude in 20 minutes, this alien dude. And it's kind of weird. It's a weird, funny story. And I don't know. Like I said, it could be some alien players and y'all don't even know. Or what I really think happened is some people thought she was really pretty and liked her, and some stalker dudes. They were some stalkers. Some creepo perverts, and they snuck in her house and drugged her up with some kind of hallucinogens. I don't know if it was LSD or what they used. Maybe they drugged her up, and she was tripping. And they had her tripping, like, while they seen her in the house and could tell she was tripping. They started talking to her while she was by her window, and like she was asleep. And they were like, go to the usual spot. Talk to me in the window. And then she was like, okay, and she's all tripping. And they're talking to her in the window, and she can't see nothing. And they're talking to her, laughing their asses off. And it could be some regular humans just playing this crazy prank. And then they flashed all these lights in her apartment, came in with all these spotlights, thinking she went and got abducted. And they were all sitting there with these fucking cheesy masks on, and that's why they had these lights behind each other and all these things like car headlights or whatever, so they couldn't tell, that they were just regular people with some masks, and they was just fucking with her. It could have been a big old hoax, and she could have got, hallucinogenics. She should have got a drug test. Because maybe that's what happened. She got the hangovered. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? The hangover scenario happened to her, and that's what went down. But you can't be trusting them people, humans, or you can't be trusting no aliens, especially some player ones. If it was some real aliens, he sounded like a player. That's all I'm saying. You could have just be getting some alien STD or something if you ain't being careful. You hear a lot about those old abduction stories too, man, where the guys say they go up there and they fucking take their sperm and shit. They don't have sex with the alien, or they'll fucking put this machine on them. It just fucking milks them. They say it puts them on them, just like, and takes your shit out. And they're just like, what the hell just happened? And then all of a sudden they say they show you a baby of a mixed alien/human. Those were like from like the 80s and 90s and stuff like that. But now, like I said, I guess now they got their techniques down. They can make somebody fall in love in like 20 minutes. Like, man, I got these human girls. They ain't nothing. They got this alien player. Come on, man. Come on. So, to keep it on some weird shit, a priest is claiming that demons can send text messages. Yeah, he's claiming he can send text messages, man. And so I'm reading this, and they're saying now with all this technology, and they can use, like, when you see all these ghost hunter shows and these paranormal investigative shows, they're using these EVPs and picking up all these energies, and things like that. And like some of their camera equipment goes down, lights go out, other things happen with electronics, and then like, the spirit can kind of draw the energy of some sort. And so they think that now with all these cell phones everywhere, and there's like, Wi-Fi and all this stuff floating everywhere, they think that these demons are sending messages because people are getting these like random ghost messages. And so let's think about it. Let's say like, okay, demons are texting people now. What are they saying? Are they doing it in English? Are they doing it in different languages? What's next for the demons? They're gonna be sending like demon dick pics. They're gonna be like demon webcams. Is this what's gonna be new? Are the demons gonna have some kind of like social media? They're gonna have like social media demon pages, and they're like demon TikToks. It's going to be crazy, man. If the demons, get all that energy, can make their own pages and get all popular. They better fact check their ass because, they're going to be saying some crazy shit. Demons be talking crazy. In every movie you see, every Ouija board, all that, the demons be tripping. So they better be getting fact checked if you're going to let them have social medias and people are going to be sending people like random demon dick pics. It's going to be craziness out there. The demons are getting social media. We're in danger. This can reach a lot of people all at once. Like, oh, I just got this message. He's like, follow me. Some shit like that. Come on, well, who is this? You know who this is. I'm behind you. And then, like, cups start falling behind you and shit. You're like, damn, while your phone is getting these messages. Even if you block them. That's crazy. And then they start messing with you at night. Like I said, you're getting demon dick pics. Got to watch out for that shit. They ain't talking about that in the news. And that's what leads me right here. Another reason. I brought another reason, another sample on why I don't trust the news. All right? And then I'm going to share this with you guys. I got a nice little video clip. It's a little short one. But it's really creepy and strange. I'll let you decide what you think. But this is why another reason why I do not trust the news. Here we go. Okay, then. So I'm sure you saw that. What did you think about that? Even that is why I don't trust the news. That was on like live TV. Like, you'd be sitting here with your coffee in the morning, and they're like talking about this building. All of a sudden, flip to a fucking Satan worshiping show, a seance of some, or whatever this is. Man, it was crazy, man. And that was on the news. That was like before the weather. That is why I don't like to trust the news. Well, humans, I hope you enjoyed this episode. And if you did, I would appreciate if you would hit that like button, turn on those notifications, hit me with a subscription, because I'm here twice a week. And my name is Jaime, and this has been another episode of Meant to Vent. Till next time, humans. See ya.